Hello, beautiful people. I'm Victoria, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. This one is going to be such a fun one. It's about what archetype are you embodying right now. And this is going to be super helpful and insightful, I hope. And also, it will help you get to know where you are right now in your life, in your journey, and maybe get to know what you should be expecting in the future as well. And yes, I have 4 groups for you here today. Group number 1 here is with the Lizardite. Group 2, the Amazonite. Group 3 has the Aqua Aura Quartz. And group 4, this fluorite. So take your time, see which one draws you in the most, and move on to your part of the video. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this and find it helpful. If you do, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for future pick a card or message readings or any kind of videos, please let me know in the comments. I love seeing your suggestions and, well, also doing them. Anyway, I'll shut up now and give you some time. Hello, group 1, my beautiful Lizardite group. And the cards that you guys got are the Death and Faith, Humanity and Benevolence. So what does this mean about your archetype? You might be seeing this death and thinking, oh my god, I'm death, I'm the bringer of death and destruction. This sounds awful. What is wrong with me? But actually the death archetype is a really beautiful one because with death comes rebirth, birth. So I feel like right now you're most likely at a point in your life either where you are going through a huge death of yourself, like death of the ego or some kind of death where you're moving on towards other things. And I feel like it's probably a very internal, definitely most likely an ego death, where you're starting to really jump into this more of the faith here archetype, where you are just trusting and seeing the good in everything in others, seeing the light in everything, and knowing that, you know, everything is gonna be all right. Just kind of staying calm, knowing that everything is how it's supposed to be. So it's kind of like a state where you're in acceptance. You accept what's happening and you welcome it, and you know that it's for your highest good, whatever it is. Even if you're going through big traumatizing events, you still find a way to stay calm and stick through it. And also, I feel strongly that you're right now supporting others as well who are going through these kind of journeys themselves as well. So you might be doing that, being the supporter and the leader to this death for other people. So if you yourself have already gone through all of this, you're the one leading others to see all of this as well. If you know, or you might start doing that later on. So it's a beautiful archetype that you're embodying. Like, it really feels like you're making good change, no matter how crazy it might seem to you or someone else. The changes that are happening because of you and your energy are good, and your energy shift is very important. I feel like it was a big opening of your heart. Right now you're really working with your heart. Heart, and this is definitely a stone connected to the heart. And with internal Kundalini energy. Some of you might be having Kundalini awakenings. Probably not all, but some of you, maybe. But working with that energy of the heart and with love. And that's how you were able to trust as well. So if you're still not fully embodying this archetype, these are some things you can try to work on, because this energy is very prevalent in you right now, really, really strongly in you, and wants to come out. Let's see what other cards I got for you here, so we can see more about this. So we got the Hangman, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely a strong divine feminine energy. I can definitely tell you that for sure, because of the Empress, faith, even the Death and the Queen of Cups, but even the Death card is, it feels like you're kind of like the goddess Kali, bringer of death and destruction, but also bringer of, newness. And it's like that energy helps you face your fears. And again, Queen of Cups coming through here to symbolize that connection with the heart, that heart opening that I was talking about, that you definitely have within you. And just the calmness energy as well, with the Hanged Man, even the little sloth. You're just much more chill now, much more relaxed, and again trusting that your things don't need to happen instantly. They'll come when they need to, and also seeing the world in a different way as well. Very Hanged Man energy, seeing the world in a completely different way and being enlightened because you're seeing it all in such a different way. So you've unlocked this part of yourself where now you see everything in such a different way. People might think that you're crazy with the way that you think even. But the main part here is that you light up the room. When you enter the room, you light up the energy, and you help everyone with your own energy, because you're providing so much love and such a gentle, nurturing aura and energy that people, they find it more easy to open up to you, to talk to you about things, and to rely on you as well. So you're definitely someone who's a big helper, definitely here to help. And interesting here with the Six of Swords and Seven of Wands, there's definitely a lot still left for you to learn. I feel like you've made this journey, and now you're taking people on this journey as well, knowingly or unknowingly. But I feel like it's quite a lot of work that has to go into this, quite a lot of energy that has to go into this. And I feel I should say that it's important for you to manage your energy levels and make sure that you're taking care of yourself properly, because if you're, accidentally giving away too much, you're just gonna keep getting more and more tired. But yes, I really feel like there's a lot left for you to learn as well. The Death card, it's like a new beginning. So your archetype right now is like a new beginning. It's like a new point of view, new heart opening. So now is the time when you're really gonna start integrating and finding out a lot more. So get ready, because there's a lot more left. It's like you're on a whole new page or chapter of your life, and it's a beautiful time. I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you're already enjoying it. You also got the Void, stop and embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Again, like I was saying, with the relaxing, with the trusting, with being calm, you feel that now you don't need to rush, you don't need to constantly be doing things. That is the energy that you've gained within yourself or unlocked within yourself. And it feels like a much deeper trust in the universe and in the whole plan. Trust in yourself that you're being guided the right way as well. And just such a beautiful opening. I hope you guys know what I mean, because I'm feeling things, like I can see it in my head, but it's just so hard to explain. It's like your mind just opened and bloomed like a flower, but also kind of like this void. Look how it kind of looks like it's opened. Not exactly like a flower, but yeah. And again, in a spiral. It's not going linearly, like more in like a spiral way. This might also be some kind of message to some of you as well. Also, we got your life as a canvas, artist manifestation, and creative accountability. So some of you might really be feeling a lot more creative recently, and that's part of it. That's part of your way of expression, and that's part of how you're supposed to spread your energy, heal yourself, but also heal others. But to those who haven't, and to everyone really, it's now when this death helped to realize that you are really the one responsible for everything that's happening to you. It's making you realize, like, oh yeah, this is happening because of that, and that happened because of that. I don't actually need to blame anyone. I don't actually need to hate anyone. I don't actually need to be angry at anyone. It was all just how it was supposed to go, and you kind of realize everything and like why certain things manifested in your life, good and bad. It's just a big realization and seeing of the big picture. It's like this death helped you look at the painting that is your, I guess, life so far, which is so beautiful. Again, a beautiful time that you're in right now. The Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Again, a lot about this not forgiveness, but the gentle kind of side. Definitely you've become more gentle, especially if you had a lot of more masculine energy in the past. Now you're definitely tuning more into your feminine, divine feminine energy, no matter what gender you are. And taking more care of yourself, allowing yourself to just be slower as well. Like, I don't know. Just kind of going with the flow too. Forgiveness and innocence are also standing out, kind of tapping into more of that innocent side of you, but that childlike side of you. And also looking back at the painting that I was talking about and forgiving yourself for everything that, you were holding on to, for everything that you feel like you did wrong, and yeah, etc. Forgiveness is so important. So if you're still not there yet, keep pushing to forgive yourself fully. And again, enjoy this. It's such a beautiful time for you right now, group number 1. The Wastelands. Sustainability, slow down, again. We're getting like the same message over and over again. Slowing down, tending to your garden. Right now, really, that is the time. And if something has ended in particular, like a relationship of some kind, friend, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or a job or something like that, there's a reason that ended, and it's to liberate you, it's to free you, it's to make you realize so many things, it's to make you focus on yourself. When things leave, it's because they need to leave, it's because we need to grow more, and we shouldn't hold on to those things. We should try to keep going and keep growing. And that is your time right now. This is your time to grow even more now. You might be feeling like, oh, I grew so much, I'm gonna grow even more. So exciting, right? Saint Germain also. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So really, this is, again, the death is bringing through this. This death archetype that you're embodying brought through all of this goodness that's gonna come into your life now, and it's probably already kind of seeping through. If in the past you're really talking to people who gossip, if you like gossiping, if you're judgmental, if you liked watching like videos that probably were kind of dramatic, even not just videos like TV or shows that are really dramatic, you're not going to be drawn to that anymore. You're going to feel like, or you're already not drawn to that. You feel like, no, I don't want to take that kind of energy in, because you kind of understand that what you consume is what you kind of become. So you kind of are choosing different things, which is again the birth of a new you, and you're making room for good energy. We also got Holy Amethyst, 2 purple cards, by the way. If any of you love purple or feel drawn to the color purple or amethyst in particular, that there might be a special reason for that. Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. So challenges to you are no longer challenges. They're no longer hard. They're no longer something that you need to really, really fight. I feel like the way that you think about challenges has changed. You see it in a different way. You see it more as maybe as a game. You see it differently, and you feel like you can transmute everything. You can be the alchemist of your life. And you really can. I'm here telling you, you can do all of that. And I know that you know it as well. So have confidence in yourself, group 1, because a beautiful birth has happened in your life. Shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive everything that you deserve. Believe that you deserve good things. Believe that you deserve this new life, new outlook, drama-free life, happy life. If we don't believe we deserve it, are we really gonna get it? No. If you don't believe that you deserve it, you're not gonna get it. And sometimes those beliefs are really, really deep down and need to be worked on. And that's why the deaths come, the ego deaths, and they help us get rid of all of that. They help us purge all of that. And again, sometimes they can be so, so hard. But once you get out of them, once you get through them, now I feel like you guys have gotten out of it and you're kind of feeling like, oh my God, I've done so well. I've just been such a good boy or girl. And now I deserve all of these good things, so I welcome them. At least I hope you're feeling like this. Anyway, group 1, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you resonated with any of this, if you're excited for the future. I'm excited for your future. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye! Group 2, my beautiful group 2, you guys picked the Amazonite, and the cards you got are the Justice and Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. And I'd also like to point out look how the colors here are similar. I feel like this isn't like coincidence. I didn't know that I was putting this stone with this, so that's why I'm saying I don't feel like it's a coincidence. There's a reason for that. Maybe there's something about this particular color, especially if it draws you in. Maybe working with this color is going to be very important right now because of your particular archetype that you're embodying and the energy within you. So the archetype of justice and Lady Venus, quite an interesting mix, I must say. With justice, you're at a point where it's your time to balance. I think balance is a big thing right now in your life, where everything needs to be balanced out, and you might feel it in yourself that you want to balance your life out, balance things out, like have enough time to work and have enough time to play or do everything else that you need to do. Talk with everyone in a like a balanced way. Have enough time to talk with people, but also have your time where you're alone when you need to, and just keep everything in balance. Like if in the past you didn't have much resources, now more resources might be coming in for you, or I guess the opposite. But it's a big theme of balance, where you are definitely being pushed to balance your life and yourself. Whether you're doing it is a question for me as well, from me to you. Are you actually focusing on being balanced and balancing yourself out, your life as well? Or are you kind of refusing to and running into some obstacles? So when we refuse to actually do what we're supposed to, we might, start running into some bad situations. Like, why didn't this work out? Well, it didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. You were supposed to do something else. So yeah, ask yourself if in the past weeks, maybe month, this has been happening to you, and how has that been going? I feel like right now it's a time for you to really think those things through, and think through what has been coming in as well, because downloads and understanding, there's a reason that came through here. You're getting a lot of information and messages, and I feel like you're supposed to also sort it all out into maybe sometimes into groups where I believe in this, I don't believe in that. And even going deeper into your own beliefs, like, this is what I seem to believe, but is this the best thing to believe? Should I change my belief? Or should I stick with it? Is it good that I have this belief? I feel like there's a lot to think about. And also the archetype of justice could be, interestingly, speaking of justices and fairness. If you feel like something is fair, what is happening in the world, is it fair? You might really be focusing on that right now. Like, I really feel like this is unfair that's happening. I really feel like that's unfair. And those kinds of thoughts are really coming through because of this archetype that you're embodying right now. And I'm not here to tell you to stop that, but a lot of times if you focus on what's fair, you can get stuck into like a really negative loop. So since you are embodying this archetype, be careful with your thoughts and with thinking like, oh, this is fair, this isn't fair. Try to go more with the flow. I'm telling you this, but I don't know if you can really help it, because this is just the wave, the frequency, the energy that you have in you right now. So it might happen anyway, no matter what I say, no matter what you try to do. Just be aware of that. Be aware of your thoughts and how they're affecting you in your life. Anyway, let's see what it says here. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realms. So again, a lot about just everything in your life. You're starting to figure things out, like, I kind of realize this right now and realize why this is happening, and maybe this. So you're going to start like trying to really balance that out as well. And also balance out a spiritual life and the normal human life. Finding a way to incorporate them both together seamlessly without feeling like, well, if I didn't meditate today, I'm not doing well with my spirituality. Like, finding a way to incorporate everything, even if you don't have time one day to meditate. do something else, like for example while you eat or you cook or even drink water. Try to make it a more spiritual experience, or something else that you're doing, make it a more spiritual experience. And instead of feeling like, oh, I need to meditate today, how do I make time? I hope that makes sense. But yes, from all of that, it's just a lot of expansion of consciousness as well. And weighing everything out helps you understand everything as well. Let's see the other cards that I got here for you. I've been talking already a lot about just these two. Will we even have time for all of the others? Of course we will. Anyway, we got the Sun, the High Priestess, Two of Cups, the Devil, and Nine of Cups. Interesting. There's a lot of emotions here. Cups and the Devil coming through. Very interesting. So Sun and Devil, really interesting. I'm saying interesting a lot, but coming through at the same time. And like I said, balance. So finding a way to balance both of these sides, because let's be honest here, we have both sides in us. We hold both polarities, positive and negative. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being negative sometimes. There's nothing wrong with being positive. And there's nothing wrong with being heavier and darker sometimes. That's just a part of us. It's a part that we need to experience, and it's a part that we need to integrate and balance out. That's what's the most important. People are having, let's say, rough lives because they're not balanced. They're having too much negative, and sometimes even too much positive can bring kind of, what it does is you get a really high and then you get a really low, if you guys know what I mean. So that's what happens when there's too much positive. That's why it's so important to balance it out, and balance out the fun, the having fun, but also going deep within. I think that's really why the Devil is coming through here, to show us that we need to, yes, have fun, enjoy things, enjoy life, and do our meditations and everything. But don't forget that sometimes you need to work on those issues that you have. You need to work on those triggers that are triggering you. Like, why is this triggering me? You need to work on those things that you know you need to work on, but you're kind of just like, maybe I'll do it later. That's where the real balance is, and that's what you're embodying right now. And I hope that it's really coming through in your life, because if you fully embody this right now, you will be something that's coming through as like a force to be reckoned with. But just a really powerful person and being. It feels like you, from this balance, will come a lot more understanding, more information, and more information. I mean, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And the more you balance yourself out, the more you allow yourself to focus on that, the more you will gain more knowledge. And the High Priestess, I mean, again, with Lady Venus, like High Priestess, Lady Venus, it's like a lot of understanding, a lot of intuitive energy. I don't know, like a very intuitive energy. Like, my ears ringing right now. Maybe you guys' ears are gonna start ringing a lot. That's most likely downloads coming through, and maybe something right now is coming through to me to tell you. We'll see. But yes, I feel like it's just a time for you where you get to tune in more, where you get to be tuned in so much more. There's something about Libra energy as well, and the months of Libra, or times, or if, like, I don't know, depends when you're watching this, but it might be like a full moon or new moon in Libra, or something in Libra. I feel like Libra is also coming through, and that's an important sign right now for you, even if you don't have it in any of your like planets chart. It's the balance. And again, with fairness, I feel like fairness is again coming through here with the devil and the sun, knowing that both of them exist in the world and kind of starting to understand that, both of them are needed here. Like if there was no judgment and no like fear, how would we find a way to be courageous and loving? Like we need that. We need that for our story. And understanding that. And again, Two of Cups, the balancing love as well. Finding out more about love too. Feeling more love, more different types of love. And conditional love, unconditional love, like from love towards friends, towards family, towards just humanity, like to things, to materials, different kinds of love, experiencing all of that. And to some of you, there also might be someone special in particular that right now is also very attracted to your energy, and it's like your other half that's helping you balance yourself out. So you might notice that with someone in your life. And Nine of Cups, finding that balance will bring you the happiness that you've been missing, the abundant feeling that you've been missing, that wasn't there before because you felt out of balance. So you felt like I need more and more and more. And if I don't have all of this stuff, I'm not abundant. But now, even if you don't have that, because you're more balanced, you're feeling like, oh, I don't need all of that stuff. I feel so abundant and free and just good with just like this. I don't need all of that other stuff that I wanted before. And that happens a lot of times to people. So this is your time right now that you're finding that out. We also have the bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. It's like you're growing something. Let's see what the next card is. The bloom. Creations realize, right time, harvest and celebrate. So that's really interesting. The bud and the bloom coming through together. So I feel like it's also balancing this, knowing that, you should keep going and that you will receive, but also working on yourself and everything and receiving, balancing giving and taking as well, and growth and like I want to say like a gift, like getting a gift because you're growing. Something you can set an intention for yourself is that, or ask the universe for, is every time you grow, you want to receive some kind of gift that would be perfect for you or something that in particular that you want. And making sure that you're balancing that out as well, because if you're constantly just doing things and you're not receiving anything, then there's some kind of problem there. And you know that, you're realizing that now. And you are figuring out how to deal with all of that. And celebration, sun, celebration, having fun, balancing your life in a way where you are having fun. If you weren't having fun before at all, now it's time to start having fun with things. And with people, with particular people as well. That's what I'm feeling. Hearth. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. That's a really sweet one to come through. I'm interested in what the others are as well. Let's take all of them out and see what's happening here. Well, not all of them, but most of them. So we have Diana and Hope as well. Getting a bigger picture here. Think about what you desire. Set yourselves high and expect the best possible outcome. Recognize your divine worth. Love is yours and choose loving thoughts. Maybe it's a balance within your mind. Like I was saying before, it's a lot of expansion in the mind itself with you right now, where, like I said, you will be experiencing different types of love, And if in the past you were really homesick for wherever you came from, even if you don't know where exactly you came from, you feel like there's a place somewhere out there that's much better for me, I'm sure of it. Now you're starting to realize that the place you need to be making home is here. And it's time to bring this love and these things that you've been missing here. That's what you're doing right now. You're bringing the energy here, the codes into yourself, and then spreading them around the whole planet. And setting your intention, focusing on your intention, making sure that you're more focused too on what is important and what isn't. Again, balancing what is important, what isn't. Having the boxes. This is important, this isn't important. Making sure that, manifest your dreams. Because you're ready, you're already manifesting things, and you're ready to manifest better things. And that's why a lot of it's just the balance. Like, it's like you're manifesting the balance as well. But again, focusing on your vision, there's really something there right now. The more you focus, the energy that you're holding right now, the more you focus on what you want and what you desire, and on having good thoughts and etc., and working on yourself, the more you will get to the best possible timeline for yourself and manifest what you need. It's not even what you want, it's manifest what you need. And part of you knows that it's not about manifesting something in particular, like, oh, I want this car. It's about manifesting what you need. Like, if you need this car, you'll receive this car. If you need something else, you'll receive that. And it's, I don't know, something about realizing that as well. I feel like that's a realization that's like coming for you, or it already came. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision and bring about positive change. So it's a lot about, right now, the energy that you're holding is just helping you make so many positive changes to your life, helping you bring love, helping you understand both sides, the light, the dark, of you and of the world, and of everything. And helping you manifest this life that you really need, or I guess, if you want, just setting the intention for it to be the highest timeline, the highest possible timeline, manifesting that. This is what the energy is helping you do right now. So keep on going, group number 2. I know you can do it, and I'm sure that you're doing great. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, what you thought about any of this. Are you excited about the future? And if you're interested in the personal reading details and how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 3, my wonderful Aqua Aura Quartz group. Whew, you guys got the moon and Horus with the cosmic gateway. So what does that mean about your archetype? I feel like some of you already know. This is like a huge time for you to explore things that are hidden, things that are unknown. You're super probably interested in the mystical and intuitive side of yourself, and it's about diving deep into not just gaining new knowledge, but it feels like gaining abilities as well. Starting to really see a lot more in meditation, or hear from your guides, or star family, or someone or something. But it really feels like a time when you're just so in tune. So some of you might even feel like you can't sleep at night, or you like to go to sleep a bit later because you enjoy being just either by yourself or just being awake during the later hours. It's a time when you're more connected to the moon and its cycles. So if you aren't, make sure that you pay attention what like the moon is doing right now, so that you can really maximize your energy and your potential, the potential of your energy that you're holding on to right now, because it's a very powerful energy, and it's a big opener. Like, it's opening up you, but it's also opening up literally like portals. You can open portals and get a lot from them. Whew, and I feel like this is just such an interesting group you guys are. So you're just very in tune. And there's also something here about dispelling illusions as well. Being able to see through people's lies, through them. Like, you feel the energy. So if they tell you a lie, even if they don't know that they're lying, because trust me, people accidentally lie most of the time. You know that that's not true. You can feel their energy, and you know that that's actually not true. And I feel like that's part of why you have that, especially if you feel that in yourself, like, you have that ability now to, so that you can also help them and tell them, I know that you're saying that, I know that you might think that, but what I feel from your energy is this. Or, if you don't want to tell them that it's the energy that you're feeling, like, you might just tell it in another way. But I don't need to tell you guys, you know exactly how to say it. There's also something here about the color blue. Of course, the third eye, your third eye is probably very open right now. And also the throat, and realizing what the truth is, what your truth is, and finding out more about this truth, diving deeper into this truth, being able to communicate clearly as well is coming through because of all of this. It's like an effect of it. So let's see what it says here. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So if you feel like things are, like, miracles are happening literally to you, or things are crazy, like, things like this have never happened to you before, it's because of the energy that you're embodying right now, the moon. Again, so in tune, being in tune with your emotions, being in tune with the inner side, where it's like a priest or priestess even. Not the Christian ones. But I think you know what I mean. All of you definitely know what I mean. So let's see what other cards came out for you. King of Pentacles, Temperance, Star, Lovers, and Ace of Pentacles. So what does this mean? You are obviously clearly very high up there, in the energy. But I don't feel like you're ungrounded. So usually when you see people who are very tuned in, you would think that they're not grounded at all, or they have trouble grounding. But I don't see that in you. I feel like it's a time when you're really like you know how to ground yourself properly as well, and you're starting to bring all of this energy that you have up in your higher chakras down because of these pentacles. So it's like the perfect time to manifest things, to literally attract and or manifest things to your life because of your powerful energy and your ability to ground. So also with the moon here, it feels like like a deep dive into your yourself, where kind of like that Scorpio energy where you're doing the shadow work, and by clearing away everything that needs to be cleared, you are allowing this new energy to come through, or these things to come through and come out and like actually be manifested into reality, into the physical 3D world, not just in like a dream world. Like, for example, in your dreams, you can make anything happen. And at some point on Earth, maybe things will happen like that too. But at this point, we have to wait a bit longer for things to come to us. But you're starting to really make that happen now, during this time. And it's like a time of balance as well. There's a lot of like twos here, the Lovers with two, and here there's these two towers, and the Temperance obviously is the balance. Balancing your emotions. I'm hearing balancing your hormones. Maybe by eating better, and because you know a lot of junk food can mess with your hormones as well. So balancing that, and that brings about balance of emotions as well. And realizing your emotions and why they're coming, and knowing how to kind of control them, but not exactly control, but see them and not be affected by them, and to also change them. So once you change your view on something, you change the emotion that comes from something. So if you watch something on TV like politics and you get angry, if you change your view of them, you can change how you feel. So you might start pitying them instead of being angry at them. And reaching for the stars. There's definitely something here about reaching for the stars. It's like you are so aligned right now with your higher self, with your highest timeline, and going on this journey is like a miracle in itself. You're finding the miracles everywhere, and you're seeing that everything is like a miracle. And finding that faith within you to know that everything is not just gonna be all right, it's gonna be amazing. I wonder why the Lovers is coming through. I want to see some of the other cards that came out for you as well, to see if we'll get more information on that. Oh, well, not yet, because now we're here talking about portals. Funny, I mentioned before, I feel like you guys have the power to open portals, or you are the portal. You are the portal to higher levels of consciousness, and the energy that you bring is so important. So balancing, being in balance. Sorry about that. That was funny, being interrupted. Anyway, balancing yourself and having this like dualistic side, knowing about it and just being okay with it, kind of allows you to bring through the best possible energy, because it's not about bringing light in, it's about bringing, like, I don't know, it's about bringing your specific type of energy through, and it's encoded in you. And Andromedan energy, maybe some of you are Andromedan and feel drawn to Andromedan starseeds. Jump in, say yes to change and adventure. Maybe all of this is helping you really to be able to accept new things into your life, and now you're feeling a lot more adventurous, less anxious. Like the anxiety is gone because you've worked through it. You've worked through sticking yourself in one box as well. And now you feel like, I want to explore, I want to have fun. Yes, I want change. I want to go there. I want to see that. I don't need to stay here. No one is forcing me to stay here except me. So you're opening a portal for yourself to experience new things. Oh, so interesting. Your reading. So we also have plant yourself here in Isis. I'm not surprised that Isis came through. And interesting that Isis came through with Horus, because in this deck they're like twin flames. So in the specific deck, when they come out together, that really means that there's some kind of partner there for you. Maybe you specifically have a twin flame or some kind of partner that's really important to you, and maybe now is the time when you're really finding them or working a lot more with them, or they're just helping you, like being not just attracted to your energy, but they're like working with your energy as well. Like they're the not, yeah, like your other half, but also like a support of some kind, like a pillar to ground you and to help you when you can't ground yourself, or to help and enlighten you even more. So for everyone, it's gonna be different because you have different people around you. So really interesting. And your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused and manifesting, like, yeah, opening that portal and things coming through, allowing it to manifest. And like I was saying before, literally things are actually starting to manifest now because you've been working so hard and you've been on your path for so long. You've been following and trusting your intuition, and now you're really getting the rewards. And again, there's this particular person there for you, this lover, or it doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a friend. It can even be your child, or you're the child of, or yeah, family. But this person is very special and there for a reason. So if you haven't realized that yet, this is your confirmation. And plant yourself here. Embodiment, grounded action, and integration. So now is like a beautiful time where you get to integrate all of this energy as well. You're not just like I was saying, like you're planting it here. You already put the seeds in, and now you're seeing them grow, and you're putting even more and more seeds in. And that's your code that you're holding. That's your starseed code that you're holding onto. It's in your seed that you sowed, and it's gonna grow and grow and grow. And just like that, your life and you yourself are gonna grow and grow and grow even more. And it's just such a beautiful process here. Make sure to keep yourself grounded. If you ever feel like you're ungrounded, especially going into nature is going to help you so much, or being with this person is going to help you so much, because you are accessing such high energies that you need some type of way to ground. So yeah, make sure to be doing that. Let's see what other cards came out. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Didn't I say before? Illusions. Seeing the illusions, not just other people's, your illusions, the world's illusions, and dispelling them. They're no longer in your way. They're no longer... It's like if you were followed by bad energies and demons, they can no longer follow you because you just, like, it's like you raised your level and you feel like they just can't affect you. So they don't affect you. You tell yourself, this thing can't affect me. I'm not scared of it. So it goes away. And it can affect you. What most people do is that they keep being scared, and then they keep attracting, or keep, succumbing to the darker emotions and they keep attracting more darkness, but you are seeing the truth. And again, very much the moon is very important too, so pay attention to the phases and cycles and what you can do with it. Maybe your own rituals. Open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Yes, you're right now really accepting all of this. You're learning to accept it and you're starting to accept it because you've been working on it. You've been creating all of this. It's like creating all of it in the higher dimensions so that it can come here into the third dimension. Slowly but surely it's manifesting and you're opening up more and more to abundance and to love. Go with the flow, relax and trust and accept what is happening. So trusting, relaxing, accepting, that is part of you right now. That is your energy that you're holding, the energy that knows it will go where it needs to, the energy that knows that you don't need to fight anything or anyone, that you'll get what you need when you need it. Whew, group 3, I hope you enjoyed this. I loved your group. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Does this resonate with you? And if you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello group 4, the fluorite group. Here is your stone and you guys got the strength and Serapis Bay with ascension. So what does that mean about the archetype energy that you're embodying right now? Strength is such a beautiful one to be embodying, and especially with this card, it's such like a wholesome, sweet feeling. I feel like right now the energy you have is just so nurturing and beautiful and kind of freeing to me. I don't know if you guys particularly like have the freeing feeling, but you make others feel free. You make others feel like they just want to melt in your arms and just be around you and smile all the time. It's like right now I'm smiling so much just because of you, group 4. And I don't know, it's such a great card to get as an archetype. Like you're such a supportive person, but I don't think the strength is coming through just to say you're here, you're right now, you're supporting a lot of others. I think it's about supporting yourself as well, and being at the point of your life where you no longer need to fight to get what you need. You no longer need to be constantly fighting and doing things so that you can win. You don't feel like you even need to win. You're at the point where you just want to love and relax and enjoy and create things that you want to create. And you don't need to be actually creating like food, art, or anything. Everything is a creation. Everything we do is a creation. Even thoughts and words are like a creation. So you're at that point where you just want to like create these beautiful things that are gonna make others happy as well and gonna make you so happy. And you don't need to fight. You don't need all of that stuff that you might have felt like you needed before. You just need to enjoy, and this is like the part of you that's really growing now. The relaxed side where you know things will just come when they need to, and you're happy with everything the way it is. And even though you want more, you want to grow more, and you want to experience more, you know that fighting isn't the way. And nurturing is the way, and loving. So Serapis Bay here. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Yes, it's like you're rising above the darkness, and like an understanding is coming through, and a change within you has come where you soften yourself up as well. You feel much softer. You feel again, like you just don't need to fight. You don't need to win anything. This is not a race. No one is racing against each other. There's no need for that. We're all in our own journey, and you are really becoming your true self now. This also feels like your higher self and you. It's like your higher self is like, yes, I want a life like this where I'm like this, and now I become this beautiful little lion. I don't know. And now I'm starting to really open up to things. So like all of these things are going to come to me, like beautiful things, beautiful experiences and feelings. And yeah, just let's see how the other cards. I'm really interested in what else you'll get. So we got the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups as well, and the Six of Cups. So there's quite some emotions here, but also some fire. So we got the water and fire with the Chariot. Really a feeling of moving forward. So like I was saying, you're at the point where you feel you don't need to fight to win anymore. You're just winning. Like just by living, you're winning. We're winning. And by realizing all of this, you're letting go of everything you were holding on to before. You probably let go of that. So now you can really create things that you want to create. I feel like there's a lot about creating here and like doing things that you love, like creating, making things, experiencing things. There's just a lot of passion there that was ignited because of this energy. And it's like a feeling of I'm doing all these things that I want to do, I always wanted to do. So I'm so happy, and I feel like I am the best version of myself, but also I am achieving my goals because my goals are different now. My goal is not to be a millionaire. My goal is to be happy and to experience all this, like to travel or to have amazing friends here, which I can also see with the Three of Cups, where you found people who you really can connect with on a deeper level and a more beautiful level, and you allow yourself to enjoy that. You allow yourself to tap into that more childlike version of yourself, into your become your inner child, basically. And have more fun. More fun. Dispel the darkness with light. And children, most of the time, are very light. So when you were a child, that's when you were the lightest, most likely. Well, not anymore, because I think you are, and you're becoming much lighter than even when you were a child. And with the Three of Wands, interesting. I feel like you see that there's so much out there for you. It's like, oh yeah, I conquered this part. I'm gonna go conquer that. It's like, I climbed this mountain, so I'm gonna go climb that mountain. And you know what? There's a mountain there that I also want to climb. And there's all these things that I want to do, and I'm gonna go and do them. And I don't need to be busting my ass working all the time and not taking any holiday just so that I can be a millionaire. You know, if I let things flow, if I do things that I enjoy, like money will come, and I will be able to experience what I really want and what I need as well. The experiences that you need. And trusting that what you're experiencing is also what you need to experience. And I just see so much happiness in you now. again, that beautiful, nurturing, and like gentle feeling, but also that fun and enjoyment. I don't know. It's, you guys are very, I don't want to say lucky, but I feel like you should consider yourself lucky. Like you should feel like, oh yeah, I'm the luckiest person in the world to experience a life like this. And it was the bad things that happened in your life that taught you that, you know, what good is, and that helped you really experience the good parts. It's by seeing the darkness that you are able to recognize the light. And interesting here with the anger and conflict from the Mars energy. Softening to love. Again, I was saying that I feel like you guys before were probably not like this, but you started softening up more and being more loving. But also, since there was like 2 wand cards here, and even the chariot kind of has that feeling, even his eyes are kind of giving me that feeling of like there's a fire in me, but sometimes that fire can turn into anger. You know, people can be hot-headed. That's why it's even called hot-headed, like getting red and like, ugh. If things aren't working out, getting angry. Or if things are just not going my way, I'm getting angry. But I feel like you're transcending that, and you're softening up to it, experiencing it, but also not letting it control you, and changing that view. Now I'm even forgetting. Was it in your group that I said that? Where if you change your viewpoint on something, you'll change your emotions towards it as well. And that definitely is something that happened and is happening to you because of this energy, this archetype energy that you're embodying right now. Cracked open. Again, surrendering. Like you're learning to surrender to things. Sometimes we have to feel pain. Sometimes we want to feel pain. Some people want to feel pain to feel alive. And even scary movies. People love watching scary movies because they want to get a thrill. They want that feeling that they're alive. And it's a complex one, a situation, but there's a reason we were drawn to that in the past and maybe not drawn to it anymore. Maybe you're still drawn to it, who knows. But it's that feeling of being alive, of being here, and being able to feel all these different things. It's like such a privilege, you know? Like in the past, you couldn't have that. They didn't have movies and stuff, but now it's so easily accessible to watch a movie, and that will make you feel a certain type of way. So it's like fast tracking to that experience instead of like creating some kind of experience where something will scare you, so then you feel fear, like the higher self creating that experience for the 3D person to experience the fear. And now you can just go and watch the movie. That's kind of a weird realization I'm having now during your group. Like, I really think there's a reason that people watch those movies. I know, I don't think. But yes, now you're softening up to love. You're softening up to know that this is just part of the experience. This is just part of it. And the more you surrender, the more you stop fighting it, the easier it will be. And the more beautiful the experience will be. Like imagine a seed. Oh my god, funny that this card came out now. The fertile void. Imagine being a seed in the ground and then having to like push through the actual earth. That must be so hard, pushing through the earth so that you can get out and grow. Imagine that, like but it's just a natural part of life. It's part of the process. We shouldn't hate it. We shouldn't fight it. We should allow it to take us to where we need to be, I guess. And and interesting, again, rest, patience, secret beginnings, you creating new beginnings for yourself. And even just by being patient and waiting, that's a show of maturity. It's such a mature energy that you guys are holding on right now. It's definitely showing of your growth. The grandmothers, remember your roots, perspective, and trust the weavings. So trusting that you were born in the right family, that you were born in the right country, the right culture, to the exact right people, knowing that there's a reason for all of that. Every single choice, there was a reason for it. And maybe starting to understand all of that as well. When I was looking at this card, even from the start, it didn't mention, I forgot, I guess. But I was thinking, you guys might have even some kind of connection to Egypt in particular. That's important to you right now. So connecting to that, if you really do feel a connection to Egypt, it's time to connect to that. And if it's to any other culture or region, or I don't know, something, people, it could be Atlantis as well. Try to connect deeper to that and to your energy from then. I feel like there's something important that you need to learn there as well. Yeah, ancestor spirit, white ego. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now by softening up to everything. You felt everything. You felt all of the shit. And you're softening up to it now. Now is the time when you're healing it. You don't even have to particularly focus on healing it. Just by living in this kind of way with this energy, you're healing things. You're healing people. You're healing the whole lineage. You're healing every single ancestor. Imagine that. Your parents, your grandparents, great-grandparents, great, everyone. You're healing all of that line. Everyone who is connected to you. It's just, you're amazing, group 4. I feel like I need to tell you that you are amazing. Ooh, Green Tower, supreme protection. You're protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitations, and trust. Trusting. And again, moving beyond limitations. Before, you might have felt limited. You might have felt like, I just can't break through this wall that I've been punching for so long. But now, by relaxing and finding another way, you're breaking through it and going way past it. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. This is the time you're in right now. And the next card we got here is the Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. Bathe in cosmic love and soak up wisdom. So there's a lot of wisdom to be soaked up and learned from. I think a lot of it is, yes, from ancestors and diving deep. So maybe you're really interested into ancient cultures. Keep that fire that's burning there. Keep it burning. Keep exploring. Keep learning. There's a reason that you're interested in what you're interested in. So keep learning, because there's important things left for you to learn. And it's a time now that you are in this point, divine potential. Fulfill your destiny and be all you can be. I feel like your guides are coming through and your higher self is coming through telling you, yes, be all you can be. Do everything you want to do. Explore everything you want to explore. This is your playground. You're not here to, suffer. You're here to enjoy. Imagine the joy of a higher dimensional being able to create all of this, create these situations, and it's like creating a play or a game. Imagine creating a video game or a set for a play and then not going up on stage or not playing the actual game. That's like torture. Like, I want to go and play. I want to experience what I created. And that's what you're doing now. And you're starting to realize that and starting to really realize what your destiny is here, why you're really here, and starting to fulfill it. Now you're starting to fulfill it because you're opening up to all of this. So there's a lot left for you to do, learn, and experience group 4. So I hope you're excited. I'm gonna end it here. Whew. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, what you thought about it. If you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me are down below. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!